Greg Ehrenberg here from Awesemo.com. We're talking about the 2 NBA games over on PrizePicks. Do us a favor, like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'm just going to get right into the picks, starting with Desmond Bane over 4 rebounds. This number looks a little low for a couple of reasons. Number one, Desmond Bane has averaged over 4 rebounds for the season, 4.3 actually. And also, we just need him to get to 4. Even if he just gets to 4, it's going to be a push. And if you look at the projections we have over at Awesemo.com, we have him projected for nearly 6 rebounds. We have Desmond Bane at 5.72 rebounds. We have the over actually hitting 82% of the time, which makes this one of the best options on the board. I understand there's maybe a little bit of concern because Desmond Bane is listed on the injury report as questionable, but I can't take it all that seriously. We've seen a ton of players get listed on the injury report at times during the postseason. More often than not, they end up playing through it. Bane has been one of the Grizzlies' absolute best players during the postseason, and I understand last game, it was one of his weaker efforts. He only scored 9 real-life points, only played 32 minutes, but look at the playing time he had down the stretch of the series against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The final 2 games, he played 44 and 45 minutes, and he put up 11 rebounds in those 2 games, so I feel pretty good hitting the over on this spot. Once again, we have it winning 82% of the time in our data, and I think we're more likely to see Bane get back to around that 40-plus minute mark today. Well, I think a lot of the picks we have here offer really good value on PrizePicks. It is nothing compared to the value that you get by signing up using our promo code. Because if you sign up at PrizePicks using the promo code Awesemo, you get up to a $100 bonus on your first deposit and 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. So you get a little bit of extra money in your pocket, but also you get all the tools you need to build winning NBA DFS lineups, and also stuff like our fantasy projections, which are going to help you with some of the props we have over at PrizePicks. So sign up using the promo code Awesemo. The next bet I'm looking at, it's another rebound prop and another over. This one in the other game on the slate, heading over to Boston. And Jayson Tatum over 6.5 rebounds. We have him projected right now for 8.35 rebounds over on Awesemo.com. This gives him an expected win rate of 73% on this prop. And I think here's something we really have to consider when it comes to this game. The Celtics lost game 1 against the Milwaukee Bucks and are now down 1-0 in the series, but also they've lost home court advantage. So it is crucial that the Celtics win game 2. So I think we're going to see really big minutes out of Tatum in this spot, which shouldn't be all that surprising. Look at the games he played against the Nets. Game 4, he played 36 minutes, but also that was a game where he fouled out. And so he could have played much more. The other 3 games, he played 45, 41, and 45 minutes. I think we should be expecting somewhere in the neighborhood of 44 minutes from Jayson Tatum today. As a result, that's the reason that the rebound prop looks really good on the over, because for the year, Jayson Tatum averaged 7.8 rebounds in 36 minutes per game. Now we're looking at an additional 8 or so minutes going into Tatum. That's the reason why he's projecting for over 8 rebounds for us. I like taking the over in this spot. I really like Jaren Jackson Jr. He's one of my favorite players to watch in the NBA, particularly on defense, but there's one major issue with him. He fouls a lot. If you look at his round 1 series against the Minnesota Timberwolves, he was fouling at an unprecedented rate. Game 1, 5 fouls in 24 minutes. Game 2, 4 fouls in 27 minutes. It was a reoccurring trend for him, and there was one game where he even fouled out in just 18 minutes. And now he's stayed out of foul trouble in each of the last 2 games, and more often than not, he's going to be able to play a game without fouling out. But I don't think it's reasonable to expect that his rebounds are just going to be a massive number, and the number over at PrizePicks right now is 7.5. I understand each of the last 2 games he's gone over, but he went under that mark in every single other playoff game so far, and I think for him to hit that mark, he basically has to totally avoid foul trouble, and it's just not that realistic to expect Jaren Jackson Jr. to keep his hands to himself when you consider all of the foul woes he's had in the playoffs to this point. So the 7.5 number, while he has a really high upside, more often than not, I think he hits the under, and that's why if you look at our player props tool, we do have the under for Jaren Jackson Jr. hitting 66% of the time. That's the side that I'm going to be siding with. Give me under 7.5 rebounds for Jaren Jackson Jr. I don't root for anybody to get into foul trouble, but I just might in this spot. To sum it up, there are 3 props that I really like at PrizePicks today, and they're all rebound props. Desmond Bane over 4 rebounds, Jayson Tatum over 6.5 rebounds, and then Jaren Jackson Jr. under 7.5 rebounds. There's a couple of different ways we could play these props over on PrizePicks. One is the flex play, where you only have to hit 2 out of 3 of these correct. If that happens, you get 1.25 extra entry. You still get 2.25 extra entry fee if all 3 of them hit. But if you're really confident all 3 of these props are winners, you want to click on the power play. You go 3 out of 3, you'll get 5 extra entry fee. Also, don't forget, if you want the best value possible, sign up using the promo code Awesemo. Get up to a $100 bonus on your first deposit and 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. So once again, take advantage of our promo code. Take a look at all these props. Look at the power play and the flex play. Good luck tonight. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you guys again tomorrow.